Hey guys, welcome back. So, I ended up making a routine change on the truck here. For about the first 20,000 miles or so, I'd been running Hot Shots Everyday Treatment on the truck. And nothing wrong with the product, so to say, but I just felt like it wasn't doing a whole lot for the truck. Not to say it isn't doing something good for the fuel or whatever, but I ended up switching to this stuff, Stanadyne. Kind of heard and read a bunch of really good stuff about it when I was kind of looking into switching my fuel additive, and ran it for about 3,000 miles or so now, and I thought I'd go ahead and share my thoughts with you guys. It has been nothing but absolutely fantastic for me, and honestly it really has changed the truck, the way it runs and drives. So let's go ahead, we'll drive around and we'll talk about it. All right guys, so the first big thing I would say is the availability of power. And I say that the availability, at almost every RPM from about 1100 to 2300 RPM, the truck feels like it has so much more to offer. And the pickup as well, the way it ramps into the power it's night and day different. I'm not saying that it's making, 50 more horsepower, blah, blah, blah. But the best way I can equate it to is it feels like the truck's got a 20 horsepower and like 50 foot-pound of torque bump through that 1100 to 2300 RPM rev range. I was absolutely blown away, after I got like a good couple hundred miles on the truck, really ran that fuel additive in. The difference was just astonishing. And like I said, that's just about the best way. Sorry, camera fell. That's just about the best way that I can equate it to. And yeah, I think if you guys switch to it as well, you'll probably notice it. So first thing. Second thing, fuel economy. Talk about a big difference. I'm gonna say with confidence I'm up about 2 to the gallon right now. I'll put a screenshot up on here. I went to work the other day. I'm an airline pilot, and I drive up to Detroit for work. I live in Northeast Ohio, so I got about a 3-hour drive each way. So I went ahead and I started the trip meter. I always do just for shits and gigs to see how the truck's behaving. And like I said, I'll put the screenshots up on here. Saw 24.5 miles to the gallon starting the trip out. Finished at 23.5 because I turned into the winds kind of picked up, and I turned into a little bit of a headwind. The winds were basically straight out in the north that day. Basically, I drive due west, then due north to get to Detroit. So a crosswind into a headwind. 23.5 mpg over like 175 miles or something. And this truck has a 2.5-inch Carly level, and it's on a Michelin 295 6520 Defender, which is basically a 35 by 11.5 converted to inches. So it's not like I've exactly done things to help the fuel economy, because I've added a bigger tire and made the truck probably a little less aerodynamic. Not that I think it's doing that much, because these are still low pro highway tires. These aren't anything knobby, but nonetheless, certainly not things that are helping by any means. And the truck just pulled out, like I said, 23.5 mpg out of its ass. The best I think I ever saw before I ever ran Stanadyne in the better weather of 2022 was, I think I saw 21.7, and that was just after I did the leveling kit and the tires. So I kind of broke the truck in for about 3 or 4 months, so it kind of was seating in. Still breaking in now. It's only got 23,200 miles on it. But yeah, so I'm thinking with confidence at least 1.5 mpg, if not upwards towards 2. I gotta run the product longer. I keep a pretty accurate, very accurate fuel economy sheet for this truck. So give me another 5,000 or 7,000 miles. We'll see what the trends are. And I know what data I've got where I was only towing, because I do take a solid hit with my 40-foot race trailer on this thing. I get about 11. But yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll get that video out for you guys eventually. But yeah, overall, guys, I don't know what's in the stuff. I run the standard recommended amount on the directions. I'm not guzzling it in there and putting, a quarter of a bottle in. For the money though, I think $40 for that jug, it is like, it's a no-brainer. I don't think I'll ever switch to another fuel additive at this point because the truck's running that good and I'm that impressed. And I think I'm getting my money's back on the efficiency 100%. I was a little disappointed when I first got this truck because I thought it would get a little bit better fuel economy. Now it's getting the fuel economy that I really thought it could get. And I want to say that's largely due to the Standardine. So let me know what you guys think. I was blown away. Let me know if you guys have any other fuel additives that you really love, or if you've tried Standardine, didn't like it, do love it, whatever, let me know. Hopefully this helps you guys save a few bucks at the pump. And hopefully you guys notice your truck running better if you do decide to try this. Anyway, guys, let me know if you try it out. Let me know what you're running down below, if you've had good or bad luck with it. And yeah, hope to help you guys save a few bucks at the pump, get some better towing performance, whatever it may be. So anyway, guys, that's it. Wrap it up here. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.